I guess welcome back to the channel. It's been a very long time since I uploaded due to just not having the time to upload, not having the content to upload. And I was in the progress of, last time you saw my setup, it was upstairs in the dining room and it was just on one cube shelf. And now we've upgraded. In this video, I'm going to take you through a little look through of all the sets and figures that I've collected since my last video and what I've sold, because I've sold a bunch because there's just so much, I don't have the space for it. And I basically just want to go through what I plan to do next with a couple of YouTube videos. I'm not going to go crazy in on it because my Instagram at the moment is where my key focus is on, you know, creating the content and getting gifted sets and minifigs to photograph for a couple of companies that I do every month, which is quite awesome. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly go through all my sets now and just a little run through of my new Lego room. So I've gone from the dining room into the cellar, which is actually done out like a room. A couple of weeks ago I painted all the walls black because it just made everything look so much nicer on the stands. There's a lot of space. Mind my Stormtrooper trousers or pajama trousers, but yeah, there's a lot more space. So I'll basically run through space by space, and then what the space is used for and how I'm going to be expanding. So this is my main desk, but lately I've been putting all my minifigures, laying them all out, kind of like, you know, the Republic, Jedi, Rebels on one side, Empire, etc. on the other side. And it starts off with a couple of the big boys at the back, all the Jedis and the Siths, and then it goes into the clone army, all my rebels at the front, a couple of bounty hunters with Jabba, a couple of rebels with, like, you know, Princess Leia, Han Solo, R2-D2 and that. Then you've got the droid army, and then stormtroopers / anything to do with the Empire. This case is like my, I don't know what you even call it, but it's like my special figures that are pretty much my favourite ones at the moment. Ones that I think are going to sell in the future, so keep it nice and neat and clean in there. This is a bit of a mess because lately I've been sent not just Star Wars figures, but I've actually been sent some Lord of the Rings figures, some Marvel figures, which some of them are pretty cool. Yeah, so that at the moment is my desk, which I'm trying to figure out a better way to display minifigures than taking up my whole desk, because I think in the next 2 months I have about 200 more figures coming, and I've sold about 300. So it's just, I'm basically bringing them in, setting them up, taking photos of them, and then selling what I don't want to make room for more stuff that's, you know, about to come in. Oh yeah, quick one. On my Instagram, everyone asks me what lighting I use for the shots, and it is this little panel lighting. That's what it's called, and yeah, it's pretty bright, and you can change the opacity on it and the actual color of the light. So yeah, that's what it's called if you want to go buy yourself one. Proper handy, comes with a little battery that you just take off and charge, so it's nice and portable. And if I'm shooting indoors, then I use my main light just to light up the whole shot, and then that to, like, you know, portray shadows and etc. But yeah, that is the minifig / I want that back as my working desk. I'll go to the boring part now. So this side of the room, this is where I do some of the shots on the indoors. So I bring like the outdoor landscape indoors and shoot up against there. A box of brown sugar to portray sand, and then the drawers have like grass, leaves, different things in. And at the moment, this is the black card that I use for, so I put that on the floor up against the black wall, and that's to like review any new sets. And I'm currently building a custom set now. So I think it's the Stormtrooper transport, like transporter thing. Comes with a bunch of Stormtroopers and then some more custom minifigs to review and photograph. So, that is, my son is now nearly 2 and he's just started to enjoy my Lego, so I've just bought him some Duplo Lego to have down in the cellar, so he can play with that while I play with my Lego. Loads of parts, pieces, etc. Little Grogu, a little bit of leaf that shouldn't be there, attached to some cotton pads that I use for water effects, so I'll pop that up there. Little Grogu. I bought this the other week for 15 quid from a weird like charity shop kind of thing. That is pretty cool. Grogu was for me, but my son has taken that off me. Then we go up here to the 2 X-Wings, Pose X-Wing, Mandalorian, Starfighter. This is from Mandalorian or Boba Fett. That's pretty cool. A little custom set. Again, we've gone for another Mandalorian Starship, Starfighter. Custom again. We've got the Anakin and Sebulba's Pod Racer, the First Order TIE Fighter, 2 ATSTs. This is the Rogue One. Yeah, Rogue One ATST, and this is the Hoth one. And then pop up onto here, we've got the Rebel transport ship. Can't remember the exact name for that, but yeah, that's the one off Rogue One. Got the Naboo Starfighter, which I bought. That's my latest set that I bought. 45 quid boxed with all minifigures, everything. I think that was an absolute steal. Come with this little train unit thing that brings all the bullets and whatnot. I'll never use that. But then we go over to the Boba Fett display, which is probably my favourite like bunch of sets, because Boba Fett is my favourite character in Star Wars. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Then we go on to the more of the grey Imperial Empire, bar the Millennium Falcon, because it's too big to fit in one of them. So that's my sort of yeah, one of that area. This is a recent purchase as well. I picked this up for 50 quid with figures, no box, which again is pretty decent. We've got the new TIE Bomber. Absolutely beautiful set, really cool. Not worth the price tag, but it's yeah, nevertheless it is a nice set. And then we have the TIE, oh, how do I say this one? Imperial Shuttle Tyridium. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is really cool. Don't forget my custom built dark saber, which is on the wall here. I'm going to extend this little thing, little display, so it goes down to here, so I can just put a couple more lightsabers on there. And then we go to the Clone Wars / Republic display. Right, here's a question. This is a real set. This is a real set. This is a real set. And that's a fake set. It's not actually real Lego. I brought it for a review piece because I was like, so it's like a carbon copy of the Clone Wars Republic gunship, the one with you got like the Princess Leia, no, you got the Padme, Obi-Wan, Anakin, a couple of clone troopers, which, by the way, they suck. They're absolutely awful. So Obi-Wan and Anakin are going to get thrown in the bin, and the clone troopers are the red ones there that came with the ship. They're all right, to be fair, but yeah, I bought this because it was 35 quid and it's an absolute replica. Like, it's so nice. The build was absolutely spot on. Stickers, prints, etc. Proper nice build. And it was just a really good little review post on my Instagram. You know, 35 quid to, you know, to have a Republic gunship on my in my display is quite cool, to be fair. But yeah, so that's how the set is looking. Display is looking at the moment. I'm getting another one of them, moving this up against the wall, popping another one there, because this year with all the sets coming out, I know that I'm going to need some extra room. And I can't really keep sets on the bottom because my 2-year-old comes in and destroys whatever's on the bottom, sets the shelves. But yeah, this is a really little quick intro to me coming back to YouTube. I've got a couple of ideas you know, if this video goes well, like at the end of the day, I've got a 2-year-old, full-time job, etc. Instagram that I'm, you know, really hot on at the moment. So if this video does do well, I have a couple of like video ideas to put on YouTube, i.e. I'm going to buy the actual Republic gunship and review them side by side, and I'm probably going to buy a knockoff 80TE, review that side by side, because if you're spending £100 plus for that when you can get that for like 20-30 quid, you know, it's worth it if the review's good enough anyway. So yeah, that is that's everything in my new Lego room, which I'm so proud of. It's, you know, it's so nice. It doesn't really do its justice on the camera, how much space I've got to do anything I want in here. So yeah, that is it for now. Hopefully I'm back with another video soon, because yeah, the more I dive into Star Wars, the more I dive into Lego, the more content I create, and the more content I want to produce. I'm actually going to a couple of Lego conventions this year, which I'll properly film. That'll make a good little vlog. So yeah, thank you, and hopefully you stay with me. And yeah, sorry for the long break, but there's so much to do, so much going on in my life, that I just needed a quick break, and hopefully this video is good enough to get me back into it. So yeah, cheers. As always, thank you. Like, subscribe, comment, follow me on Instagram.